Today, we see our corporate training classes composed of about 70% men and 30% women. Where are the rest of the women? They're not selected for training because their company's middle management team is still basically a male-only club. Konnichiwa and welcome to the Leadership Japan series. I'm your host in Tokyo, Dr. Greg Story, President of Dale Carnegie Training Japan, and much more important, you are a student of leadership highly motivated to be the best in your business field. Today's show is brought to you by the Leadership Training for Managers course. Every organization needs more and better leadership. This course enables you to achieve that aim. In addition to all the solid leadership subjects, it also has an innovation project built right in the middle of it, so it really provides high value. Host it in-house or send people to our public programs. If you have a performance or people challenge in Japan, then maybe we can help you. Contact me at greg.story, that's greg.story, S-T-O-R-Y, at dalecarnegie.com. How would you like to earn access to 104 years of the accumulated wisdom of Dale Carnegie Training? Get our free white papers, guidebooks, reports, training videos, blogs, newsletters, course information, plus so much more over at japan.dalecarnegie.com. Before we get going, today's handy Japanese phrase is "ii tenki desu ne." "Ii tenki desu ne." Nice weather we're having, isn't it? "Ii tenki desu ne." Oh, it's a nice day. "Ii tenki desu ne." Oh, we're having nice weather today. "Ii tenki desu ne." "Ii tenki desu ne." "Ii tenki desu ne." We're having nice weather today. "Ii tenki desu ne." This is episode number 174, and today we are talking about training women in Japan. Discrimination against women in business in Japan takes many forms. Prime Minister Abe talks about targets for women in leadership positions in companies, but not much has changed. In fact, he significantly lowered the targets after barely getting started on the campaign. I'm a Rotarian in Japan, and it is a male bastion still. Rotary is a vast international organization with the purpose of connecting diverse professions together to build better networks and to contribute to the community. In Japan, about 94% of Rotary clubs do not have women members. My own was the same until a few years ago. Every year since I joined in 2002, we have had internal debates about accepting females into our club. The No Women faction has basically aged and passed on over these last 14 years. Of course, there are no regulations stating that women could not join, but the reality was women could never pass the selection protocol because of their gender. Happily, that era has now passed, and we are now at a massive 5% female membership. The global average, by the way, is 21%. Who are these men in Rotary? They are businessmen, ranging from small local business owners to the mightiest captains of industry. My club is full of the latter. In Japan, Rotary just adds another layer to those male connections built up at school and university. Rotary around the world continues to grow in memberships, but not in Japan. Up until 2000, Japan was leading the world in recruiting new members, and since then has spiraled down until today it is less than half the world average. Since opening the doors up to women in business, it has finally begun to turn around. Facing a steadily declining membership, did the captains of industry embrace the reality and accept women to stem the hemorrhaging of the numbers? No, They hung in there as long as possible to avoid it. I feel that we are finally getting somewhere in Japanese business. My club is very large, rich, conservative, powerful, and the average age of our members is 69. If even my club members can now accept the requirement to have women, then this could be a barometer of broader social change and the better acceptance of women in business in Japan. These guys are running Japan's biggest corporations, so one hopes that progress here means that there will be progress inside their companies. Today, we see our corporate training class is composed of about 70% men and 30% women. Where are the rest of the women? They are not selected for training because their company's middle management team is still basically a male-only club. There's a lot of diversity trainings going on, but for the most part, the wrong people are being focused on. Giving women more training is a great idea, but we need to train their male bosses as well. Whenever we discuss diversity training with Japanese clients, they are wholly focused on skilling up the women employees. When we suggest that is fine, but a more holistic solution means bringing the men into the picture and better educating them about how to lead their women staff, we find we are plumbing a new idea here. Leading and managing are different. Managing means supervising the processes within the company. Leading means supervising the processes within the company and means building the people. People here includes women. Leadership in Japan needs men to think in these terms because, like my Rotary Club, decline is guaranteed unless changes are made. We won't see women meeting Abe's original target unless we get the male bosses to change first. We can skill up the women as much as we like, but their male bosses are the ones who recommend them for promotion or for increased responsibilities. Like my Rotary, there are no regulations preventing women from being considered, but magically, only the male staff get the nod. Let's start with male middle management and bring forth the changes Japan business needs in order to succeed in the future. Thank you for joining the Leadership Japan series, and we hope you enjoyed today's show, brought to you by the Leadership Training for Managers course. As mentioned, if you have a performance or people challenge in Japan, then maybe we can help you. Contact me at greg.story, greg.story, S-T-O-R-Y, at dalecarnegie.com. Also remember, to access your Dale Carnegie training, free reports, white papers, guidebooks, training videos, blogs, newsletters, course information, and there's a lot more down there at japan.dalecarnegie.com.